Hey, what's going on everybody out there? This is Jakejames Lugo. Welcome to the channel and welcome to this brand new unboxing and impressions video. We are going to be taking a look at the Sonic the Hedgehog Encyclo-speed-ia, 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog from Dark Horse Comics, or Dark Horse at that. They did not send me this. I actually bought this recently at a Barnes & Noble. They had it on a good sale, so I was able to get it. So that way we could check it out. But this just came out this month, which I'm pretty happy about. I've been dying to check this out. As a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, as you guys know, if you know anything about my gaming history, I grew up and I'm tied to the fate of Sonic the Hedgehog. Technically like this, you know, really with the Sega Genesis, but Sonic the Hedgehog was my first video game, so I had to get this. But we're going to unbox this or unpackage it. We're going to take a look at it. As I'm unwrapping this thing and getting it set to take a look through, let me know your guys' thoughts about Sonic the Hedgehog down below in the comments section. Also, subscribe to the channel if you can too. Show some love. Let me know also what type of products and other books, especially gaming related books, that you guys want me to check out here on the channel in these unboxing and impressions videos. Now, of course, we always say these little kind of like back end things to the books. In my collection, I have all these with their original little packaging, like little slips that it's just a preview, like if you were buying in the store when it has the packaging. But here's the book itself. Here's the back end of it. It just has a nice little description of like what this book is all about. It's all pretty much covering the 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog, that since the Hedgehog's been around, all the games, all the specific stuff related to the universe. It's going to be dope. So let's dive into this because I'm dying to see what's inside. So, of course, I love the print quality of the paper that Dark Horse has with all their books. Look how meaty this book is. We go through Sonic 1, or Sonic the Hedgehog in 16-bit and in 8-bit, which is the Master System, which is the original Sonic the Hedgehog ported over to the Master System, all the way through Sonic 4, all the way to Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, which, by the way, I helped write the guide on IGN for that. And then, I believe, okay, they got special appearances and stuff. So it doesn't go into Sonic Frontier, which is the new Sonic game that recently got announced or given a name at the Game Awards, even though it was announced prior to that. But it's as current as it's going to get because it has Sonic Mania in here. But anyway, let's dive into this. We got a nice introduction by Takahashi Iizuka. We got a nice, oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. We got all the box art, son. I mean, let me just put this up for you guys so you can see it a little bit better. We got all the North American, European, and Japanese box arts of Sonic, which I love. I love seeing stuff like that because we just don't get to see some of that visual material in here in the United States or in North America sometimes, especially with some of the really cool ones that they have out in Japan, which is pretty dope. We got zones, all the different like breakdowns of certain elements of the game. This is all Sonic 1, by the way, so we got sprite work from the beginning of the game when you first boot it up, all different like, you know, artwork of the characters, some Sonic artwork. Nice. I love classic Sonic's look, and I love classic. They call him Dr. Eggman, but let's be real. He's Dr. Robotnik, damn it. We're calling him Robotnik from now on. We do not acknowledge Eggman over here in these parts. I know that they call him Eggman in Japan, you know, because the Japanese word, or at least the Japanese part of his name, there's a part of it that actually stands for egg, and because of his egg shape, but we call him Dr. Robotnik because it's a much cooler name. We also got a whole bunch of enemies on this page, which is pretty nice, but let's keep going here. Ooh, look at this. The 8-bit Sonic. So we got all the different 8-bit Sonics. We got Game Gear, we got Master System. Or no, this is an alternate Game Gear, was it cover. So it's a couple different ones. That's pretty neat. Same thing there. We got arcade versions or arcade like Sonic stuff. That's pretty cool. This is very similar to the one, I believe it's from Wonderfly or Wonder Kid. I can't remember the name of that game. But it's very similar. The ship is the design to another Sega classic game. Oh, we got a couple other different characters in here. All this stuff. A lot of classic, like, arcade stuff that you did not see here in the States. Straight up. We also got other characters. Sonic the Fighters. Sonic 2. Okay, now this is when I'm going to start picking things up, but we're going to start going through all the games from the original Genesis trilogy. Or saga, I should say, because it's 4 games, really. All the way through to the other stuff. Then we got stuff with Tails. I love the just layout of everything, how colorful it is. A lot of orange because of Tails. Sonic CD, yeah. That's what I like to see here. We like to see all this different Sonic goodness. So let's kind of speed it up. There goes Metal Sonic. Look at this render right here. This is a cool render like for the promotional material. I love stuff like this because you saw a lot of this type of stuff in magazines. Whenever it was like Electronic Gaming Monthly or Game Pro or anything of that sort back then during that era, you always saw that type of artwork that was shared. And it wasn't just Sega that did that. Obviously, Nintendo did that with Nintendo Magazine or Nintendo Pro. whole bunch of stuff. Well, let's skip through a couple of things because we're going to see most of the other games in here. I mean, Beam Machine, Sonic the Riders, or Sonic Drift. We start getting into some of the other stuff here. Sonic 3, my opinion, the best Sonic the Hedgehog game in the entire saga. Has the best music, has the best sprites in my opinion, the best level design and transitions, a whole bunch of stuff. Look at that. I love this. I cannot wait on my own time to kind of dive into some of this stuff and just read through it. Just relive a lot of my memories. Sonic and Knuckles. I mean, what else can you really love? Now, one thing I am noticing here, I don't know if you guys could see it. Okay, it's right here in the corner. So you can see right here. We have a little Sonic Sprite that's kind of, you know, doing his own stuff. Look at that. He's got little animations. That is pretty cool right there. I don't know if you haven't seen it. Let me do it again. See it. I love little stuff like this. Very, very cool. I dig it. I really dig it, Sega. Or Dark Horse, I should say, because Sega had a lot to do with this, but this is a Dark Horse book. But anyway, let me kind of skip ahead here. Just skip through Sonic and Knuckles. We already got all that. Love the different box arts. This was one of the cooler icons, by the way. For the Sonic series, the Sonic and Knuckles logo, I really think that this is one of the cooler visual material. Like, just the logo, it just looks dope. It's just a cool piece of visual, like, iconography. Like, it's really nice. You don't see a lot of that anymore, not just with Sonic, but with a lot of other video games in general. Anyway, scrolling through, we got some new, Knuckle Sprites. Classic Knuckle Sprite, I think that just looks great. This is the best look he's always had throughout the entire franchise, in my opinion. Then we start getting to other stuff, Triple Trouble. Again, I'm going to start speeding up because I want to get to all this stuff. Knuckles Chaotix. Got a lot of Knuckles Chaotix like stuff in here. It's pretty cool. Look at that. All the sprites, the enemies, the stages. I love how it just keeps giving you all the stuff from the games themselves. Now, obviously, one thing I'm not seeing too much of, other than just the character designs and such, is the universe or the lore stuff. You know how that Dark Horse has a lot of those books that go into deep details about the lore? We didn't really get that from here, from what I could tell. The Mario book, if you remember back in the day, the Mario book that I looked at from Dark Horse had a little bit more descriptive stuff about the lore. Maybe that could be because that was what was available to them when they were putting together the book, but there really isn't a whole lot of lore to get into. I mean, they got story stuff when I've been seeing from all the pages, little descriptions of it, but not like, you know, pages and pages of lore, which maybe that's something that possibly you could say is a con to this book, but I really don't mind. I love all just specifically focusing on all the gaming related stuff that's in game. Not so much the behind the scenes stuff, but really like just what you see in the game itself. Now then, speaking of which, I say that, and then look at all this like page layout or description of text related to Sonic Adventure's like story, which is pretty funny. Personally, for me, I don't think that the Sonic Adventure games really hold up that well in comparison to a lot of the other Sonic games, but that's just me. I know people love those games. I will give it credit, though. Sonic Adventure had some of the really nicest music in the modern day of Sonic, and some really cool, just, you know, renditions of the characters. I gotta admit. Like, this Sonic pose, let me show you guys. Let me go back to it for a second. This Sonic pose, this is an iconic Sonic like drawing, or just Sonic like version or rendition of Sonic. You saw this on the box art for the game itself for Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast. You see it in a lot of other promotional material. It's nuts. You see that a lot of places. Anyway, let's skip ahead. I'm skipping over a couple games like Sonic Adventure 2 and stuff. Just kind of just going along. Then we start getting to the Game Boy Advance stuff. Again, we're starting to see a lot of the same layout stuff for most of these games. Then we start getting into some of these old, more modern games. The DS. I wonder if it has the Dark Brother, because here's Shadow the Hedgehog. We gotta look at this, because this was a thing back then with Sonic, with Shadow the Hedgehog. This was like the Sonic team trying to be like super edgy, like ridiculously edgy. But I will give them credit though, the Sonic Advance games were pretty dope. They were pretty dope for being like a return to 2D Sonic. But let's go back the opposite way, because then we start getting into Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. I do love this game, but I do love, where is it? I want to see the sequel. I'm pretty sure they got the sequel in here. All-Star Racing Train. Well, this is Team Sonic Racing. But do they have the sequel, which had more characters from the Sega franchise? I guess they kind of skipped over it, or maybe mentioned it here. Oh, let me see. Yeah, that's Team Sonic Racing. Okay, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transfer. Okay, it was like in a little section aside, so maybe a little bit better organization with stuff like that. But I appreciate that at least it's still here, because it has all the consoles that was released on, the versions, the regions, A lot of different stuff. This was the version of the game that was better than the previous one because it had more characters, it had more racetracks, had a lot of different stuff over that previous one. I mean, look at this, all the different types of versions of carts and like vehicles you could drive. Very similar to Diddy Kong Racing, I have to admit. Anyway, skipping over to like getting towards the end of the book because I want to kind of wrap things up. Sonic Generations, of course, return of classic Sonic paired up with modern Sonic, a lot of like homages to stuff from earlier in the franchise. Sonic Lost World, Sonic Boom, which is probably one of the worst Sonic renditions that have ever been made. A lot of people don't like that. And then it goes to the rest of the game. Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Boom, some of the mobile stuff. Kind of keep going here. Looking at some of this other stuff. Oh, wait a second, because I saw Smash Brothers thing. So now I guess we start getting into the spin-offs. Okay, Sonic Forces, a lot of promotional material. Here we go, Sonic special appearances. So obviously we're going to include Smash Brothers Brawl, all the other Smash Brothers games, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, which is nice. Get a whole bunch of stuff in here. I did a review for Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for Tokyo, I believe it was. Not on the channel, but on my previous website. I was got the chance to check that out for a while. Okay, obviously Smash Brothers Ultimate. Oh no, they have Smash Brawl, Smash 3DS, Smash Ultimate. Yeah, it tells you how to unlock them, which I appreciate that. I actually appreciate that. That's kind of cool. That's nice. And then all this, cameo collectibles. Cameos and collectibles. Okay, so like all these different... Oh, this is all part of like the spin-off games. Okay, for like Smash for Wii U, Smash 3DS. Oh, so this is all just Smash. That's interesting. That is very, very thorough. I gotta give Dark Horse credit on that. Sonic Jam on a Saturn. Sonic Gems for PlayStation 2. I know that was also on GameCube, right? Pretty sure that was on GameCube. Unlockable games. Okay, so look at this. They had Vector Man 1 and 2, Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, and Bonanza Brothers as unlockables on that game. That's pretty cool. That's really, really neat. And then we got a timeline of the full Sonic franchise all the way up to 2020. I believe, yeah, it ends at 2020. So the final ones on here is Sonic at the Olympic Games, Tokyo 2020. Okay, so yeah, that was the one I was referring to before, but a lot of different stuff. What's not included here, obviously, is Sonic Frontiers. And I believe they also have Sonic Mania in here, like one of these little spots. Because I know Sonic Mania came out a while back. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Sonic Mania Plus 2017. I thought it was a little bit earlier than that, but still. Oh, good. So, I have to say, I'm going to look at the specifics of this because I like what I'm seeing in here. I dig this book. If you're a Sonic fan, this is definitely a book you're going to want to get. If you're just a gaming collectible, like, you know, just collector, or just love getting gaming coffee table books, this is still looks like a really good pickup for you. And the deal that I got this at Barnes & Noble's, I had it at half off because they had this big like hardcover sale. If you get it for a price like that, or even if you get it for like 30, 35 bucks, this is pretty good. Okay, it's a nice addition to any of the books, especially if you have a lot of the Dark Horse gaming related books in here. So anyway, those are my thoughts about Sonic the Hedgehog's Encyclo-speed-ia, 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog from Dark Horse. Let me know your own thoughts about this book down below in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. I have a whole playlist devoted to gaming hardcover books that we look at here on the channel. A lot of Dark Horse and a lot of other off-brand stuff that I know you're going to want to take a look at, especially if you're curious about that stuff. With that being said, I will talk to all of you again very soon. Hey, thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it enough to check out some of my other videos I'll list here on the side in just a moment. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel to see new content that I post up as it goes out. You can also join my Patreon for early access to new videos and exclusive content you'll only see over there. Don't forget to join my Discord server via the link in the description too. There's a lot of great people who love gaming and make an amazing community in there that I know you'll love being part of. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace out and stay epic, everyone.